What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome back to Gonzo Sports Room with Chris and Steve. Only one Gonzo in the room tonight. That's me, Chris G. This is part two of our AEW Revolution live reaction. Right now, John Moxley and Kenny Omega are wrestling. Moxley's all bloody, his face is all bloody. He hit the ropes and there was an explosion. This has been the best match of the pay per view so far. The Sting and Darby Allin won. That match was all right, but their cinematic matches don't even get close to touching the cinematic matches that WWE has done. It wasn't even close to touching the Undertaker one. It wasn't terrible, but it was. I thought it was going to be better than what it was. The entrance, man, that entrance was way too long. I think the entrance was about 10 to 15 minutes fucking long. And then I don't know. I think the match would have been better if there wouldn't have been any commentary. Just had the music and no commentary. I think it would have made it a lot better. I don't know. The commentary don't go good with them cinematic matches, at least in my opinion. Then you got this referee out here in a suit like he's fucking cooking meth or something. I don't know what the hell he has on. He has gloves, a fucking face shield, like an all white hazardous material suit. Moxley's whole face is all bloody. Omega has some blood on him. Yeah, this match has been pretty good so far. I don't know. I'm just not. I've never been the biggest Kenny Omega guy. I know everybody talks about how good he is. And he's supposed to be one of the best in the world, but I don't know. He's just never hit with me. I like Moxley. I'd seen Moxley at an independent show just a few weeks before he made it to WWE. Hell, at that show, got to see Daniel Bryan was at that show. Drake Younger, who's a referee in WWE right now, was at that show. That Roderick Strong was at that show. And there's a couple other guys I'd have to ask my dad. I can't remember their names. They were at that show now, and now they're in TNA TNA or Impact. I think this match still has like 15 minutes, and if the match ain't over, all the explosions will go off. If I remember right. Oh, has a piece of barbed wire. Oh, he's wrapping it around his arm. That has to be that has to be fake barbed wire. There's no way that can't be the real good like real barbed wire. Cause that's I mean he wrapped it around his arm and didn't even cut his arm. Right? I mean you can't be bloody on your face and then grab a piece of barbed wire and wrap it around your arm and it don't even cut you. You gotta make it look. I mean, you gotta make it more real than that. Other than that, that has been a good match up to that point. Right there, it let you know that the barbed wire isn't like the real stuff. I'll give Moxley his credit. That dude will take some bumps. He's a crazy dude. And I think he's good. I've always been a John Moxley fan. Even when he was kick ass when he was Dean Ambrose in the WWE, especially when he came in with the Shield. Got less than 15 minutes before the ring explodes. I'm interested to see how they do this. How if they're gonna make it look good. Oh, they hit the ropes. Another big explosion. That's pretty cool. With all the smoke, it was kind of hard to see. The first explosion, they set it off a little bit before. Right, you could tell, like just a half second too early. It was right before he hit the ropes. That one, it looked. Even on that one, it went off Yeah, both times. However, they're setting those off. They've set them off a little bit early before they even hit the ropes. Right before they hit the ropes, the explosion went off both times. Now that's the thing. That's what's crazy when you get all these people talking about AEW so much better than WWE. Not even, which is not even the in ring uh, ability in WWE. The A and W AEW ain't even close to WWE. And then if you go by like the production and the cameramen and shit, AEW's production isn't even close to what WWE's production and cameramen are. There hasn't been a company, there hasn't been a pro wrestling company that's can even get close to the production that WWE has had. That's why WWE's the big dog, and basically, I mean, that's the big show. Don't get me wrong, AEW's building something. I mean, they got a good show going. This pay per view's been a little disappointing. I really thought this pay per view was going to be better than what it's been so far. This match here's good. I like Moxley. Omega took a good bump. He's just into a table. Moxley got more of that, but yeah, but still, that's not the real barbed wire. He'd be tangled up in that shit. I remember watching Terry Funk and Cactus Jack wrestle matches like this, and fuck it, they have to come out with snips and or cut the barbed wire to get fucking Terry Funk out of it, and then he would start wrestling again and go back and get thrown back into it and shit. This shit here ain't no real barbed wire. It's like it's that fake shit. I mean, if that was real, he'd be getting cut out of that shit. His back would be bleeding bad. Yeah, but overall, this pay per view has it uh, met the expectations that I had for it. Maybe I got overhyped for it because of the way Khan and everybody was hyping about their big signee that was Hall of Fame worthy and everything. And I think Khan made a mistake and overhyped that. 'Cause I was looking on the internet, on social media and stuff, and people are going crazy and are pissed that it was Christian, that they were expecting somebody bigger. I think Christian Cage is a good signing. I think he can still wrestle. I think he's a good signing. I just think Khan he promoted it wrong. He should have brought him in like on Wednesday live on Dynamite when you get you have your most viewers, and brought him in I guess as a surprise or something. But doing it the way they did, they overhyped it and they got people. And it was partly social media's fault too. But people it got overhyped and people got sold on it that it was going to be somebody real big time. Which Khan went on like busted open in some of these other programs. And the way he was talking, he made it talk like it was going to be maybe like Lesnar or CM Punk or somebody like that. And then so everybody got their hopes up and was doing research trying to figure out who it was going to be. And there were some people that guessed it right. There was a lot. I saw a lot of posts this morning on Twitter that people that were saying it was going to be Christian, but people was hoping it was going to be like Lesnar or somebody like that, a real big name, or CM Punk, or they got themselves believing that. So then when Christian Cage came out, they were disappointed. I just thought, like I said, I think Christian Cage was a good signing for AEW. I just think I just think Khan and whoever else made the decision, I think they promoted it wrong. They didn't set Christian up for success with the way they promoted it. But yeah, Moxley landed on a table for a bar full of barbed wire, and he ain't bleeding from nowhere. The only place he's bleeding from is just a little bit on his face from earlier. Yeah, they both should be bloody, and I mean, I mean, don't get me wrong. Hey, it hurts, but I mean, if you're going to try to do a match like this, you got to do it the right way because that's the way it was done in the past. So you're not going to be able to get get a big portion of wrestling fans involved in it because or to buy into it because they're used to seeing the real barbed wire where people would come out and have to get cut out and all bloodied up and but I understand that's the difference in the times. If you do something like that now, hell, people would probably try to cancel AEW and bury him because they would say it was too brutal or something. But back in the day, you could fuck it. People love doing matches like that. I mean, hell, that's why ECW was so popular because hell, they used barbed wire, the kendo sticks. People beat the hell out of each other, and there was blood and stuff. And fuck, wrestling fans, wrestling fans love that shit. This fucking referee's killing me. He's dressed like he's on Breaking Bad cooking meth or something. Has a fucking face shield on, an all white suit with a hood, some gloves, some funny shit. But wrestling wise and in ring wise, this has been a pretty good match. But they just like oh, see his foot went by the rope and exploded, and then acting like it got Omega in the face. So this is probably where Moxley's gonna start mounting his comeback. The ring should explode in about I don't know. I'd say maybe 7 8 minutes. It has to be close to seven. Yeah, it has to be close to about 7 or 8 minutes because it was 15 minutes ago last time they mentioned it. Oh, Moxa has a baseball bat with some barbed wire wrapped on it. Let's see if Omega bleeds from anywhere when he hits him, and if it sticks to him. Or, I bet you it don't, because all the barbed wire they're using looks like it's fake. Like I said, in ring wrestling, both of them have done a great job. They're just it sucks when Anderson and Gallows came out. They had a big old bat wrapped in barbed wire. Moxley's hitting everybody with the Omega has one. Oh, oh fuck! It exploded. Hit him with a baseball bat that was wrapped in barbed wire, and then when it hit him, it exploded. Oh, Moxley kicked out. Oh shit! That was like two and fucking three quarters. Gallows and Anderson are still out there. Oh, Omega's beating up on the ref. He's pissed about the count. He thought it was three. Gallo and Anderson are in the ring. So now it's fucking 3-on-1. They made that one look pretty good. That one exploded when it hit him. That one looked pretty good, even though it still was fake barbed wire. They didn't cut him or nothing, but the explosion looked good. Oh, on the fucking chair. It's going to be over. It's over. It's over. Omega won. Gallows and Anderson came out and helped him. That match was like I said in ring. Both of them are solid wrestlers and they're good, but to be what to be what they advertised wasn't even close to what happened. I mean, what you didn't use real barbed wire. It was only a couple little explosions. I don't know, just I was expecting more from it. I think when I get online and look, there's going to be a lot of people that are upset with this pay per view. They're not going. I think there's gonna be some people upset with this match. This match I thought could have been. I thought was gonna be a lot better than what it was. Match, that cinematic match, it wasn't too bad, but I think it would have been better with no commentators. I did like that casino tag team royale. I thought that was pretty good, and I like the Jericho, MJF, and Young Bucks match at the beginning with tag team titles. But that women's match, I don't know. I couldn't get in the Pac and Ray Phoenix when they won. That wasn't too bad. But then the Sting match, like I said, the entrance was way too fucking long. But I mean, it wasn't. But the match, I liked it. It just their cinematic matches don't get close to WWE. And then the ladder match, Scorpio Sky won it, and that match was sloppy. I mean, there was a couple times Cody Rhodes made couple mistakes on trying to do like a stunner off a ladder and basically missed. Oh, Jr. called him out on it. Yeah, it was a sloppy match. It was an okay match, but I mean, I was expecting a lot more with the guys that was in it, but it was just I don't know, something didn't hit on it. So they missed on it was missing something, and it was sloppy. Now Gallows and Anderson and Omega are beating the shit out of Moxley, and they're standing around. I wonder if they're gonna if it's gonna explode. Now I guess since the match is over, there won't be no more explosions. Like he's hitting, like he's cutting them with the barbed wire that bad, and they do a close up, and you could oh man, you could tell the barbed wire's fake. It don't even look, it ain't even. Yeah, they shouldn't have got that close. Shouldn't have got that close at all. You could really tell how. But like I said, they could. I understand. I don't understand it because if you're going to do it, do it. But I know why they didn't do it because if they'd done that in this day and age, oh, they would take. There'd be such a backlash. You have a lot of people that like it, but you're gonna have a lot of you'll get a backlash. Oh, Gallows is a big motherfucker. Oh, there's a countdown, 55 seconds. So what's going to happen when it gets to zero? What this is going to be interesting. We have to see what's going to happen here. Going to be interesting. What what's going to happen when what's this explosion going to look like? Are they going to make them look good? I'm going to bet no. But hopefully they do. We'll find out here in like 25 seconds. Somebody ran down. Somebody ran down the ring. Got ring. Moxley's friend got in the ring with him, trying to get him up. It's down to 7. All right, 3. Oh, here goes 0. That was terrible. Oh my god, that was terrible. It was like some fountains out of the. It's like fucking little ass fountains out of the damn turnbuckle or the post, and a couple explosions around the bottom of the ring after that. And dude was laying on top of Moxley, and now he's acting like he's hurt. That's terrible. Oh no, if you're gonna do that, you have to do it better than that. They're gonna get buried. I'm gonna, I bet when I get on Twitter, hearing a few people are gonna be burying them. Actually, I'll check real quick. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, I bet you they're getting fucking buried. That I don't know. Give me a second. We'll see what. See one tweet on here. It says that was a lame explosion. There's a lot of people on here. I'm surprised. There's a lot more positive stuff on here so far than negative stuff. I thought I thought that a lot that people might come after it because the way I mean, yeah, it wasn't as I've seen way better matches that with barbed wire and stuff than what that was. Let's see. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm seeing more positive stuff than the negative. I really thought it'd be the other way around. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's who it was. I wasn't sure. Like I said, I haven't watched AEW here real close. It was Eddie Kingston that ran down to the ring to say somebody wrote Eddie Kingston saved Moxley from a local park fireworks show. That's what it looked like. It looked like a cheap local park fireworks show. Yeah, I was expecting more out of that. But we're gonna start doing these live reaction shows a lot more here soon. We're going. Hopefully, we'll won't be too much longer. We'll have everything set up where we can do them live, and be looking out for our website. Be coming soon. Uh, look for us on Twitter at Gonzalez Sports. Uh, or look for us on we're on Instagram. We're getting ready to be on Instagram as under Gonzalez Sports. Also, there'll be a Gonzo Sports Room social media too. They'll be looking out for that. Also, like I said, if you watch the video versions of this, you can go to YouTube / Gonzalez Sports, no space. There's already a couple videos on there, and there'll be a couple more coming here real soon. Also, you can if you just want to listen to the audio version, you can listen to the podcast at Anchor Podcast, and we're also on Spotify. And there's 2 episodes there so far. We'll be having some more stuff coming soon, and more information on how to get in touch with us, and hopefully here soon we'll have our phone line going where we can take calls and hopefully have some fun. Like I said, we'll be doing shows about regular like more sports about like football and basketball and stuff like that. But also here we're also big pro wrestling fans. We're big MMA fans. We're going to talk about a lot of different sports. We're not going to be like these other shows that just talk about two teams all the fucking time. We pride ourselves about talking about all the different sports, and we want to be able to inform our fans the best we can with the best stuff information we can find, and start conversations, interact. We want to interact with the fans because hey, bottom line is if we don't have the listeners, we don't have. I mean, we don't have a podcast. So I mean, you guys are the most important. So we're going once we get everything up. If you have suggestions, we'll give you emails and shit, contact information where you guys can contact us.